Adesina Koiki here for Big East Women's Basketball Media Day, here being Madison Square Garden, and here with me is Aaliyah Lewis of the St. John's Red Storm joining me. Thank you so very much for joining us. How does it feel to come off a championship season winning the Big East tournament?
One thing I can say is a dream come true. You know, always as a young lady, you know, I always wanted to play in the Big East, even though they had a little transition with the teams and everything. But it was always a dream for me to play in the Big East, one of the best conferences. And then for me to win it was just a dream come true.
When you were watching Big East basketball, growing up, Big East men's basketball, women's basketball, when UConn and Syracuse were here, were there teams or players that you looked up to and really liked, and who were they?
I can say I was a big Louisville fan, and also I was a big UConn fan with Diana Taurasi. And then Louisville was with, I mainly love the men's side. I don't know why, with like Edgar Sosa and those type of players, and then Angel McCoughtry. I was really in love with Louisville though.
Louisville and UConn. No love for my alma mater, Syracuse University.
You guys had Melo. You guys had Melo.
There we go. Melo and a few other people as well. But again, last season, coming off a championship season and going into the NCAA tournament, you had a very good game in the championship game against Creighton with 14 points and 8 rebounds as well. Take me back to that game, knowing that more than likely you had to win to make it to the NCAA tournament. What was your mentality going into that game?
My freshman year, we went to the championship as well, and we lost to DePaul. And then my junior year, for me to get back there, it was just like, Leah, you got to do what you have to do, help your teammates. You just got to come out with this win. This is a big stage right here. And I was just saying, you just got to be vocal and just lead the team. And, you know, I had 2 great players around me, 2 wing players who were amazing. And for me to play with them, it was just great.
Denisha and Aaliyah, great players for the Red Storm the past few years. And now they're gone. So what is the biggest transition? What is the biggest adjustment that you have to make as a player trying to incorporate some of the new players and the holdovers to make sure that St. John's keeps their lofty standing in the Big East?
Well, I am the senior. You know, I'm the coach on the floor. And one thing I noticed, you have to set the tone early. Like, you really have to lead. You know, you have younger players. Then also we have some transfer that came in. So everyone's learning the system, and I have to be the one to be vocal and to help them to get on the same page. And the main thing is just setting the tone early and just always be on point.
I am looking at your schedule right now. At least I made chicken scratch at your schedule. You have Duquesne, who went to the NCAA tournament last year. Miami, perennial NCAA tournament team. You have games against Virginia and Arizona State. Arizona State, one of the best teams in the Pac-12. Albany made the tournament last year, won a tournament game against Florida. You have Rutgers, coached by Vivian Stringer. You're at Fordham, and Fordham has been one of the best programs in the Atlantic 10. And James Madison has been the beast of the Colonial Athletic Association. Do you guys like pain? All right, that is an amazing schedule.
Of course. I love competition. And this year, I know it's about my team. Everyone's very competitive. So I know we're all going to be willing to take this challenge against all these great teams that we're playing. And it's going to be very interesting and fun.
What's the key to being a very good point guard?
Leading. Being vocal. Like, when your teammates hear your voice and they know, and like when you're leading, you just have to be very vocal. And when your teammates hear your voice, they're gonna listen to you. And the one thing that's I have noticed, and I take that into consideration, like I have to be accountable for every little thing that goes on. And just letting my teammates hear my voice, they would know that I got their back, and I'm only gonna tell them what's right.
How many times do you make your voice heard, at least off the court, and people don't listen to you?
It happens all the time, you know. But you gotta consistently keep saying it to them, keep saying it to them. That's what leaders do.
Aaliyah Lewis, thank you so very much for the time. Best of luck and success to you and the Red Storm in 2016-2017.
Thank you, I appreciate it.